Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel where you can learn the fundamentals and advanced concepts of project management. In today's video, we're going to discuss the role of the project manager. More specifically, what it takes to keep the team happy, customers informed, and to deliver the project on time and on budget. Being a project manager is hard, especially when you find yourself leading a diverse team of specialists from different backgrounds. In order to achieve success in your position, you have to consider your role, responsibilities, and competencies required to successfully lead your team, as well as the interpersonal skills, much needed to get everyone on the same page. So, what is a role of the project manager? Project management body of knowledge defines project manager as a person assigned by the performing organization to lead the team responsible for achieving project objectives. What does that mean? Well, it means that you're it. You are the leader. Your management had enough trust in you to let you guide the team, and your team is going to look up to you for guidance. When things go terrifically well or terribly wrong, your teammates and your leadership will reach out to you first. This is why you are required to communicate in the role of project manager. But you can't get away with simply talking a lot. Your role is calling for stakeholder engagement. The main difference between communication and engagement is that communication is conveying the information in an effective manner and acceptable format, while engaging is creating connections and channels between the team stakeholders to eventually foster a great communication environment where information will flow back and forth. You cannot communicate effectively without first engaging your team members. Now let's take a closer look at what responsibilities are associated with being a project manager. Building communication bridges between project stakeholders means getting the team together, whether online or in person or a hybrid team. But you have to discuss project's past performance, current happenings, and the work that lies ahead of you. And again, it's up to you to make stakeholders feel safe in communicating the information surrounding your project. Collecting data on project performance can be done in many ways. You can drive out to the construction site and take some pictures, or review test results of the new experimental device. But at the end of the day, you'll need this data to maintain your and stakeholders' awareness throughout the life of the project. Once you collect this data, you're going to analyze it and present it to the program manager or really any other leader above you. Their time is about as limited as yours, and they have a lot of project managers that deliver information to them. So prepare to trim the fat and deliver facts while keeping all that extra knowledge in your back pocket in case, additional questions come up. You will also be responsible for helping your team meet stakeholders' needs, and there's no better way to do it but to build close communication bridges mentioned in the first section. Your core competencies will involve keeping track of many things and speaking business, technical, and legal languages throughout the duration of the project lifecycle. You will be considered a competent project manager if you will learn as much about the project as you can. Our mind has fairly limited capacity, and one person will never know as much as a group of people. That's why you have to be efficient. But that's where your amazing listening and communication skills will come in handy. But regardless of which field you're working in, communication will remain your number one skill that will help your team, the customer, your boss, and yourself to get where you're going. There will be slowdowns and hurdles to overcome in your project, so being able to maintain consistent level of motivation during the good and the bad times will make a difference between a well-performing team and a team that's working its way into trouble. Decision-making power will come when you earn the trust of your leadership and your team. If you have leaders' support, but the team doesn't care for you, it'll be extremely hard to get any kind of optimal performance out of them. Then another almost inevitable aspect of your profession is going to be decision-making and conflict management. We operate in a world of incomplete information, and team members have to make sure that when the assumptions are made to keep moving the project forward, no bridges are burned. And in case if the team does encounter a situation where their assumptions led to misinterpretation of customers' needs, they can get back together, discuss the issue at hand, and find a common resolution. And it will be up to you as a project manager to focus on resolving their disagreements and continue in moving forward in the right direction. There's also something to be said about the political and cultural awareness in this field. If your project is more of a nice to have, but you're being told that it's a must have, you may encounter episodes of unsupportive leadership, and as a result, discourage team members. That is exactly why it is extremely important to start a project with a solid understanding of project's political and cultural situation. Just to summarize, if there is one single word that equates to the sole purpose of a project manager, then it's right there in front of you. Top line: communication. I cannot stress enough how hard it is to first understand the right level of communication between project stakeholders and then to maintain it at a consistent level. But that is exactly why you're hired. This is your bread and butter. And not just any level of communication will do. You have to demonstrate effective communication skills. On a side note, we all can benefit, regardless of our profession, by learning a little bit more about the communication skills. It is a sought-out skill by many professionals in many fields, and it will help you climb the proverbial corporate ladder. Because as a wise man said once, a great leader is usually a great communicator. I really hope that this video and many other videos that you decide to watch will help you find project management style that works best for you. After all, you already committed to watching this video, which means that you're interested in professional growth, and I am honored to help you on this journey. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please check out other videos in the fundamentals section to learn more about the essence of project management. Have a great time of the day, wherever you may be in the world, and I will see you in the next video.